Hey, music lovers. I am your host of Musical Miles Podcast. This is Byron Duffin, and I am here with a couple of guys we met here at the Braun Brothers reunion. Longtime attendees. Tell us your names.
I'm Greg Baker.
Greg Baker.
I'm Jared Baker.
Jared Baker. All right, guys. Well, welcome and welcome to the podcast. You know, our whole point to this podcast is about the music, obviously. We want to find the music lovers. And we know you're music lovers because you have attended the BBR for how many years?
Oh, well over 30.
Well over 30 years. That is amazing. And a true music lover, a live music lover, music in general, I'm sure.
I am. Idaho music and Texas music.
Perfect.
Not much for the Nashville stuff.
No? And your son Jared, he learned to love music because of dad, right?
Oh, Muzzie Braun was the household name.
Perfect.
Growing up, traveling around, singing live music.
Yeah.
That's what I remember, and that's what I love still today.
Well,
Teddy Jones, Tar Water Band.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a real big influence. Pinto Bennett.
Pinto, what a great guy.
Cowboy.
Yeah, you bet. You bet. Well, he had a huge influence on these boys on the BBR and Muzzie. You know, I know they were tight. Well, they dedicated a song to Pinto last night.
Right.
Yeah, Carolina in the Morning.
Yeah.
And he played his guitar.
Yeah.
Miss Shanna just reminded me that. He played his guitar. That was such a cool tribute to Pinto.
Yep.
Yeah.
Teddy Ray Jones was fiddle player for Tar Water.
Okay.
And we got to know Teddy, but as soon as I heard him play that fiddle, I fell in love with it. Got Jared started in violin when he was 7, and then he got into fiddle lessons. And
you still play?
It's been a while, but you know, every so often.
That's the one thing I regret. I started to play the guitar 50 years ago and didn't stick with it, and I'm still pissed. But I started again in December last year, so I play every day. An hour to 2 hours a day, and I still am not a very good guitar player, but I'm getting better.
Hey, there you go.
And if Miss Shanda can recognize something I'm playing, she'll say, "Hey, is that Hotel California?" Yes, it is. So I'm not that horrible.
Teddy Ray Jones had a lot of influence on Cody.
Really?
Braun's fiddle playing.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
And, you know, and I say it just influenced me, and I pushed Jared that way. And,
well, that's cool.
Just end up getting to know those people and following them forever.
Yeah. Well, that's that. You know, most people like music. You know, there's very few. I've met a few that say, "I don't like music," which I think they're weird, right? But that being said, they don't know the backstory. They don't understand, you know, who is the fiddle player in the band, and who is and what was their influence, and what's the story behind the music, behind the song. The songwriter just intrigues me to no end, and I'm sure it does you as well. So
I was turned on to the Idaho music in 1976.
Okay. A couple of years that was about when I was trying to learn to play the guitar.
You know, I was listening to the Aerosmith and rock and roll until I heard Tar Water play. And Weezer at the Weezer Fiddle Fest one day.
Oh wow.
Changed my life.
Yeah. Well, and I think if you're a music lover, and you probably still have some of that stuff that you probably still like, right? I mean, the stuff I grew up on, you know, the Eagles and classic rock that we call classic rock, but there is so much.
But my go-to music if I was going to listen to something would be Idaho music or the Texas music. But the Idaho music.
I have to agree with you. That's especially the last 10 years that we really, really fell in love with Americana, Texas, Red Dirt, all that. Yeah. So
Tyler and Terrain Roberts, got to know Tyler pretty good now.
He's a great guy.
We're actually pretty well. You know, Kip Attaway pretty well.
Yeah, we're actually going to interview Tyler in a couple of weeks. He's coming back to Pocatello, so maybe we'll see you over there. He's going to be at the First National
next Wednesday.
Yeah. So we'll see you there.
We seen him the last time he was in town.
Yeah. Great guys, and that's just the cool thing about this.
Yeah,
is the friendships.
Right.
So
it's a family. Everybody's connected.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
And you know, to come to this, you meet so many people. If you just talk to people.
Well, you and I talked last night.
People around you.
How many people do we know? I mean, the connections. We never met, but it didn't take but 2 minutes for us to figure out we knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody.
We're sitting in front of somebody that his kids go to school with. We're sitting next to somebody that I play golf with right behind him is somebody he works with.
Right. Oh yeah,
And we're just out of
it's a
nowhere.
small world, and we're all connected
Yeah.
because of the music. So,
Yeah.
well, listen, we want to thank you for taking time to come and visit with us. We're thrilled to meet true fans, especially here at the BBR.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
Thank you.
time, guys.
Appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you again.
Everything to help the music industry.
Well, we're doing what we can. So, from Musical Miles Podcast, until next time, adios.